Hi everybody, welcome again to Bandits Live. Jeff and Brennan here with you. We're down in Campbellsport this weekend, the weekend of July 17th through 19th. We're here with Kayla Cords, or Michaela, right? I'm sorry about that. Michaela was a member of the Bandits last year, and we just got done playing against them. Michaela, talk a little bit about playing against your old teammates.
It was kind of intimidating coming back to my old team, but it's kind of easier because I know their strengths and their weaknesses, and I kind of remember the signs a little. It's a lot easier.
Saw you were back there behind the plate catching today. How long have you been catching?
Well, I started catching this school year. My team, JV team, needed a catcher, so I stepped up, and now I've been catching.
When you're catching back there, do you get to talk to any of the other players at all when they come up to the plate? Did you say anything to your old teammates?
No, I don't say anything to them. I don't want to distract them or anything, or I didn't know if I'd get yelled at.
How do you like playing for the Oakfield team?
I like the Oakfield team. It's with all my friends and stuff, and I know everybody a lot better. And yeah.
What position did you play last year on the Bandits?
I played first for the Bandits whenever Ashley was pitching.
Talk a little bit about your year with Oakfield, where you've been and what you got coming up.
Well, so far for Oakfield, we've only had one tournament. We didn't do the hottest, but we're getting it back together. We haven't had many practices. We only have 4 tournaments this year, which is a lot less than Bandits, but hopefully we'll do well in them.
Alrighty, anything in closing you want to say to the fans?
Hi, Bandit family.
Alrighty, thank you. Once again, that was Michaela. Jeff and Brennan, see you later. Bye. Hi everybody, Jeff and Brennan here with you with Bandits Live. We just finished winning the 16U Campbellsport Tournament. We're here with tournament organizer Steve Austin. Steve, talk a little bit about your tournament and how many years you've been doing it.
Well, this will be our 5th year, and it's Wisconsin Wildfire. We did have it originally. It started out in Waupun, and now when I moved to Campbellsport, we have it here in Campbellsport. This is our 1st year here.
Thanks, Steve. You're a little familiar with the Bandits program. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Well, Roger Sleevey, the founder of the program, is just outstanding, does a wonderful job. Top-notch program, allowing kids to really play at a high level and very disciplined and learn a lot of quality skills in the game of softball. It's just a great program, and I just love having the Bandits teams play in my tournaments anytime possible.
When do you start working on a project like this? When do you start pulling together the tournament and the umpires and that kind of thing?
It's probably, I'd say, late fall is when I get it listed in the in the different areas where we list our tournament announcements, E-teams and the MMFL over in Milwaukee, to that, the dates, and get the dates solidified and start sending the flyers out to all the teams and everything. So I'd say late fall.
Alrighty, well, thank you very much, Steve, for running a great tournament, and you better go home and thank the big guy upstairs for the great weather we had this weekend.
There you go. It was a good weekend. Thank you.
Bye. Hi again, everybody. We're here with Shar Pegram, who had an outstanding tournament here this weekend in Campbellsport. Shar, you had 3 in the park home runs. Why don't you talk a little bit about that?
They were home runs. I'm going to take a break.
Okay, we want more than 2-word, 3-word answers. Shar, you were with the Bandits last year. Why don't you talk a little bit, compare last year's team to this year's team?
I think this year's team is good, too. We were good last year, but now we're good, too, again.
And you're a pretty versatile player. You've been playing outfield, a little bit of infield every once in a while, and behind the plate this weekend. What's your favorite position?
I don't know.
Anything else you'd like to say in general about the Bandit program or your experience so far this year?
Nope.
Nope, all done? All right, thanks, Shar. Good weekend. Okay, Bandit fans, we're here with one last player from the Campbellsport weekend. We're here with Riley Rock Cruel. Riley, you had a great weekend. Why don't you talk a little bit about your plate appearances first?
Well, I started
Oh, excuse me. Shoot over. We just had a little unexpected. They just nailed Dennis with water, not Gatorade, so we don't get any endorsements. There's another one. Beans, 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 beans. Alrighty, here we go. Sorry to take away from you your time in the spotlight, but talk a little bit about the team in general.
Well, I think our team is really good, like offensively and defensively. We can hit the ball really well, but we can field it really well too. So put it together and you got a really good team.
Alrighty, what was it like in the dugout? You guys almost lost. We were down 2-1 in the last inning, and we came back to get the lead. Talk a little bit about that.
We were like freaking out. We weren't sure if we were going to win or we were going to lose. It was very nerve-wracking.
And then you came back and pounded the same team 11-1. When did you guys loosen up and realize you kind of had this one in the bag?
Well, they finally changed the pitchers after we start hitting the first very slow pitcher. And then they put in a pitcher that was a little bit faster, and then we started hitting the ball very well because we're used to faster pitchers, obviously.
Alrighty, anything else you'd like to say about the week in general or the team in general?
I just think we're going to do good, basically. Yep.
Alrighty, thanks again, Bandit fans. Thanks, Riley. Have a great weekend. Signing off, Brendan and Jeff, Bandits Live. See you next weekend.